Well, welcome back, everybody. We got a couple of stories we got to talk about in the NHL that have happened over the last couple of days. First of all, I wanted to talk about, say, RIP to Sergey Berezin. He was a former NHL player for the Toronto Maple Leafs. He dropped dead at age 52, 2 days after the Panthers won their first Stanley Cup. And, of course, Florida Panthers, in the language of gematria, sums to 239, the 52nd prime number. And of course, his birthday is the date of the upcoming 60th presidential election. So no surprises there. Remember, this is exactly what we talked about in the end. I don't want to rehash the whole video, but remember when Florida won the Stanley Cup, they got the same birthday as Donald Trump. They were established on Trump's 47th birthday. That's also the flag's birthday. The 166th day of the year. Florida Panthers is 166. And of course, the Oilers were in their 45th season, like how Trump was number 45. And Edmonton got their 136th playoff loss when they were established as a franchise 136 days before the upcoming 60th presidential election, when Edmonton Oilers is 60. And of course, Donald J. Trump sums to 49 and 176. The Panthers won the Stanley Cup on the 176th day of the leap year in the 49th all-time matchup with the Oilers, after the Oilers became the first team in 78 years to come back from a 3-0 deficit and force a Game 7. Anyway, I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent. One thing to think about this 166, the upcoming NHL season will be the 166th time the Stanley Cup will be awarded. So keep that in mind. So RIP to Sergey Berezin. Also notice Marty Pavelich, he dropped dead on the 28th of June. And what's his birthday? One day after the election, the same birthday as Sam Reinhart, who scored the Stanley Cup clinching goal. I didn't even need to do the rest of the decode. RIP to Marty Pavelich. We saw Billy Carter drop dead at age 86 when the Stanley Cup Finals began on 8/6, and Florida Panthers sums to 86. So does Blood Sacrifice. So does Human Sacrifice. So RIP to Billy Carter as well. And we know how much the shit fucks love a first. So Jessica Campbell, she was the former assistant coach with the Coachella Valley Firebirds, who lost the AHL Finals, the Calder Cup, to the Hershey Bears for the second year in a row. She has now become the first ever female assistant head coach in NHL history, and the wanker spankers in the mainstream media are having a massive boner. What a sign this is for diversity. We know that's one of the woke boner words, but what this really is it's actually about spreading hatred toward men. You know, anything they can do to emasculate society, feminize society. That's what this is all about. Misandry, in other words. You know, they claim that if you disagree with this, you're a misogynist, when in reality, if you celebrate this, it's because you're a misandrist. Misandry is the hatred of men, and that's what this is really about, particularly straight white men. It's all about bringing women into men's spaces. Men are also invading women's spaces. That's like pouring gasoline on an 8-alarm fire. A lot of these people are going to find out quick, fast, and in a hurry that men have to have their spaces, women have to have their spaces. I mean, just look at the public school system. More and more your public school system are being run by women. More and more female superintendents, female principals, female teachers. And what's happened to the education system in this country? It's gone right in the shithouse. This reminds me of that episode of Seinfeld with Jason Alexander where he's like, "You're killing Independent George." That's exactly what's happening here. Again, this is nothing to celebrate about, but it is all by the numbers. And it's interesting she became an assistant coach for the Seattle Kraken, given that Seattle's a city that doesn't know what a woman is. So I found that funny. And look at her birthday. It's the same fucking birthday that the Panthers just won the same date the Panthers just won the Stanley Cup on. I mean, come on. Come on. You see all these woke media outlets having a massive boner over this. Look at this guy's comment. I happen to read this on Twitter. Kraken screwed this one up. They seriously couldn't find a black disabled lesbian woman. Oh, comment of the year goes to that man. Well done, sir. So the Seattle Kraken, they were established on April 30th, 2021, and go figure, this woman, She gets hired exactly 43 weeks before the Kraken's upcoming birthday in 2025. The number in Seattle. Seattle Kraken's 43. Seattle Seahawks is 43. Mariners is 43. Oh, man. The jokes never end, guys. All right. I'm still trying to get this goddamn camera fixed. I don't know what the problem is. But I will talk to everybody soon. Until next time.